So yesterday, Clive Moahi, our producer on the show, wouldn't tell me who our April teacher of the month was until after the show when we went to go meet her. She teaches at Blegauri Primary School in Johannesburg, and the testimonials about this teacher have been absolutely amazing from parents and the learners. And the idea that she spends so much time focused on the individual learners. We kickstarted, of course, our Teacher of the Year campaign, and we're asking you to submit nominations. If there's a teacher in your child's life, in your school community, that you think is worth praise, is worth some notice, some recognition, tell us about that teacher. And for the month of April, the April Teacher of the Year is Alta Fisher from Blegauri Primary School. She teaches grade 3 and joins us now on the line. It was such a pleasure to meet you, Alta Fisher, and congratulations once more.
Good morning, Bongani and the listeners. Thank you so much. It was an honor meeting all of you.
Listen, teaching isn't an easy profession at the best of times, particularly, of course, in public schools where sometimes there's a lack of resources and not all the gizmos and fancy support systems that you might get in elite schools. What keeps you going as a teacher?
The children keep me going. You know, when you look into those little eyes on a daily basis, just by a frown or by a smile behind the mask, you can see whether they understand what is being taught in the curriculum. They have such a hunger and a need to learn. And just by having that on a daily basis inspires and motivates you. When you see that aha moment and they want to have more, it's like dessert. They first like plain ice cream, and then they want sprinkles, and then the best one is putting that chocolate or that wafer on the side. That is how I see teaching.
Oh, you put it so beautifully. One of the things that emerged from our conversation is that in your 24 years of being in the profession, you've been particularly concerned about children and mental health.
Yes, I have.
How does that play itself out in the classroom?
You know, Bongani, when I was in grade 1, I couldn't read properly, and my teacher made me wear donkey ears. And it had such a negative impact on my life because I could never read, I could never comprehend what I was learning. It made studying for tests and exams so difficult. I was a nervous wreck. I spent holidays rewriting books just to remember what I was learning in school. Even with maths, I know children hate maths, and the biggest reason is because we don't understand what we are learning. And working in a classroom, picking up whether a child is dyslexic, whether they have dysgraphia, things like that makes you aware, and you want that child to have a good, normal day in the classroom. Imagine sitting there and your words are moving on a paper. It sounds crazy, but that is what a dyslexic child experiences. So as teachers, we are very aware of what is happening with that child in the classroom. And it's so wonderful if you can pick it up and you can be part of that, of helping the child to have a better day every single day.
Listen, I mean, it's a well-deserved nomination and it's a well-deserved recognition. We went to meet Alta Fisher at Blegauri Primary School, and we recorded a video which we're going to put on our social media pages so you can see her in action at the school. And more importantly, we want to hear more of these stories. We want to recognize people like Alta Fisher, who's just such an incredible individual, human being, first of all, and of course a fantastic teacher. Congratulations once again.
Current events, developing stories,
tough questions,
your voice making a difference.
This is Breakfast with Bongani Bingwa.